The big man.
Let's get Pricey up here.
Pricey, get in.
Come on, Pricey.
Pricey, get in.
Smash your dog. Look.
Eddie,
WW.
another photo.
Hold on. Pricey, get in.
We're live on IFL. Get on.
Pricey, get on here.
Let's get the April 9th verdict from Pricey.
I wanted to be on this, Bill.
Why isn't he on this
We're
bill?
sorting something out, don't worry. He's going to be June the 4th. Listen.
Alright, 2 minutes, quickly. First of all, he wanted to make you against Dave Allen the other day. Did you see that video?
I think it's a good fight for him to come back to.
What did you think?
That's a fight I wouldn't shy away from, like.
Dave Allen said he'd write your chin off, by the way, quote.
Yeah, my chin's already wrote off according to the vast majority of boxing anyway, so that's nothing new to hear that, but if someone's going to get in the ring thinking I'm a shot fighter, more fool them.
What I said about the Dave Allen fight was, he's a young fighter, he's had about 10 fights, right? Rather than going in and fighting a European that no one's heard of, to test yourself against, and you'd be a huge favourite in the fight. Besides, I mean, he's about that tall. But I just think, I think the domestic scene at the moment, there's so many good little fights that can be made, and he wants to fight. I mean, it's not really my place to say, but Joshua, Fury, these guys, and I just think there's the level. You know, he can be in some great domestic fights because he's only 1 or 2 wins away from those fights anyway.
David?
Well, I've got to take my medicine, haven't I? Because what's happened to me in my last fight, I've got to expect to be called out by young, ambitious heavyweights. He said, fighting an unknown European. No one really knows Dave Allen, and that's with all due respect. He's probably known more for his interviews, but he can talk. He can talk. You know, I haven't seen him fight much. He's unproven as a fighter, and like I said, I'm bound to get these young, ambitious heavyweights come out say, let's go for David Price, former British champion, former whatever, coming off a bad defeat. It makes sense for them, so it's something we can talk about. It's not something to shy away from.
Okay, I think we'll need it for Sky in a minute. Just a quick prediction. You backing Joshua to beat Martin next week?
Tough fight, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I think Joshua's the better fighter. I do think Joshua's the better fighter, but I don't know whether it's going to be like a mad banana skin fight for him.
The odds are mad, aren't they? Because I think I've said from the start, I think it's a 50-50 fight. Yeah. And the bookies are made him like 6-1 on to win, which I don't think is.
I think without the title on the line, would you get a Charles Martin opponent in after 15 fights, a 6'5" southpaw? They're a nightmare, but
it's the reason we're taking it.
Of course it is, yeah, and it's a massive opportunity. He's in a great position. Look, I would have loved to have been in that position after 15 fights. Everything's fell into place perfect, and he's just got to go out and do it. But this pressure on him now is massive, and he's handled it well so far. Next week, I think it's obviously the acid test, and Charles Martin's people fancy it. I don't know whether that's false hope or what. I haven't seen enough of him, but I think Joshua is a worthy favourite, but not as much as the bookies are making it.
Before he does Sky, I've got to say one thing that cracked me up. I won't name the establishment, but I walked past it last night. You sent a tweet out the other day after having a steak there. It was so funny. Yeah. I was just going through my Twitter and it said, it come up for me. I thought someone had hacked into his account. He goes, no. He goes, just been to X restaurant. He said, had a steak, it was shite. Could have cooked it better than myself.
I like my food, mate, so...
That's so funny.
I had to expose them because they're a chain of restaurants. I thought, no, I can give these. If it was an independent, small one, and I just had a quiet word with the proprietor and just said, look, you need to book your ideas up. I could have went to Costco and got a better piece of steak and cooked it myself. But I won't name them online, on the telly.
All right, Dave, thank you very much. Catch up with you soon.
Yeah,
all right.
Cheers, mate. Yeah.
We're left with this.
Yeah, no, I think they're down there waiting for it.
All right, Eddie,
good lad, David Price, isn't he? You know, sometimes you got to, like, he's a funny bloke. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And sometimes you just got to get that out of people's, in interviews and stuff like that.
Which is what IFL was all about, baby.
Well, it isn't, because I think I got it out of him more than you've ever got it out of him in any interview. So I don't know whether it's me or you, but it's a promoter's job really to show that side of his personality.
It's my side to capture it. So
I think he's gonna be still a player in the domestic and even the world heavyweight scene. Looking to add him to the bill on June the 4th for Belgium.
Is it definitely June the 4th?
I'm going in 1 hour to meet Everton. See if we can get this done.
Okay. Right, we'll catch up with you
Masher.
tomorrow. Who's this? Masha, what's going on?
It's something to go home, play with, don't I?
Whose is this?
It's mine.
Oh, have you got more?
How are you? I do
Have
okay,
you got
mate.
more?
Thanks, Ed.
Have you got more?
Yeah, man.
We were going to give it away as a prize.
Well, do you know what? That's the only one. Some fella just come up and just said,
So we
look,
can have it, yeah?
he's just give me it. Well,
Oh, no, I'm joking. If you get any more,
let me take it home tonight and then,
Just play with it tonight. And then put it back in the
yeah.
box.
I said, I want to open it and play with it.
All right, cheers.
It's cracking, innit? And if we could auction it out, you know, for charity or something like that, would be fantastic, wouldn't it? But let's win the title first and then we'll do a bit
Be
of
worth
auction.
more.
Might be worth a bit more.
Cheers, mate. See you later, mate.
I was just about to drop that you picked Cardle, but it's a given, isn't it? He's your fighter, so.
I like Masha a lot. And listen, may the best man win, as always.
All right,
See you later.
good.